Must watch some shows if you miss Squid Game. Squid Game, shortly after launch, became the most streamed Netflix series in history. Announced earlier this month, Squid Game is officially returned for season 2. No, not the reality TV show Netflix is working on. There is no date just yet. If we hope we don't have to wait 12 years for the season 2. Luckily, there are plenty of shows and anime to trust their characters into a deadly game of survival. So if you're itching for another binge-worthy death game title, these are the series that need to be in your list. Alice in Borderland. Released 1 year prior, 2020, to Squid Game. Alice in Borderland is another brutal game of survival with a card game twist. When random players find themselves in the empty Shibuya, they join games to try to find others and clues as to what happened to all the people in Tokyo. The games are split into 4 categories based on a suit of cards: hearts, clubs, spades, diamonds, and the difficulty of the game is determined by the rank of the card. 2 being simple while 10 is extremely difficult. Similarly, each game results in the losers dying a brutal death or being tricked by the game's rules and dying by a trap of the game's master's minions. Originally based on the manga by Hara Aso, players can choose to participate in nightly games or opt out, but opting out can still lead to death. Everyone is giving a visa that extends the number of days you have to leave. Playing a game and winning will extend your days, but decide not play at all, and you expire along with your visa. If you're looking for a show very similar to Squid Game, Alice in Borderland is your best bet. Modern live action, brutal, and end on a cliffhanger. The World Ends With You. The World Ends With You, based on the 2007 DC game, is another survival game in Shibuya. Squid Game promises billions if you win, allowing you to climb out of poverty. 2 doesn't reward players with monetary prizes, but another chance at life itself. Unlike the other titles, players here are already dead. They enter an alternate reality after death, and you're required to play the 7-day Reaper's game to fight monsters and other groups of diseased players. Should they fail the game, they join a new game, but if they are defeated in battle, players are erased from existence. The 2 game also has a sequel named Neo, The World Ends With You, should you need more deadly thrills. Danganronpa. In terms of brutality, the Danganronpa series is definitely on the same level as Squid Game and Alice in Borderland. Based on the visual novel, the Danganronpa anime focuses on the first installment of the series. Squid Game was a voluntary game. Danganronpa students are forced into not so much in a game, but a murder spree. After arriving at Hope's Peak Private Academy, 16 select students immediately lose consciousness and wake up in a sealed-shut school. A sinister robotic bear claiming to be the principal appears and gives the students 2 options: stay in the lock-up school or kill one another to escape. What happens behind closed doors is up to the students to deduce in a trial. Whether guilty, the student is killed if guessed correctly or leaves free if not, and the entire class is murdered. Should you breach drunk the shows above, these anime series may curb your appetite until Squid Game 2 is released.